Yo, it's your man Joe Haas, and we are back with another episode of the Rapper with a Podcast show. I'm your host, Joe Haas, and as usual, I'm fresh off the gig, ready to split y'all wig, and you know how I do, man. I surf through the YouTube atmosphere, and the first thing that came across my eyes today, yes, more content from 600, a.k.a. YouTube's top op. Now, the last time I left off with 600, he was inside a Fat Burger on Crenshaw and Slauson, inviting any people to step up and meet him there for the smoke, man. He don't give a F if he had a shake, a double burger, and the fries. He got a bag of smoke to go along with it. But y'all don't take it from me. Y'all sit back, relax, watch this clip. We gonna come back, react to it, and holler, man. Peace, peace, peace.
You better go watch my old lives before you think it's a game out here. Better watch my old lives, bro. Ain't nothing changed. Ain't nothing changed. Pull up. Don't let the internet fool you. The nigga ain't pulled up on me yet. You better watch them old lives, boy. There's a reason why niggas online talking instead of pulling up. Don't worry, it's gonna happen. I bet you walk up in here, somebody gonna die right now. Come on. You all right? You stop playing. Oh. Parking lot with the Draco. You know I got two people outside, right?
Nico, I got into a double punch, Nico. No, wait, you just see that?
You know I got two people outside, right? I'm about to come outside right now. I will. I'm about to come outside right now. Where y'all at? Y'all here? He said look like a stud. Y'all here or not, bro? Should I wait in here or wait outside? Huh? Y'all ain't pulling up or y'all playing, bro. Y'all playing, my nigga.
Now, in the beginning of his live, you could see 600 in his usual, happy-go-lucky mood. He's clowning with the people in the chat log, but a couple minutes later, it gets a little more serious because you got cats saying, like, yo, I just saw you at the Wendy's 5 minutes ago, and then, dudes is talking about they gonna pull up. So, 600, like, yo, man, I got the Draco in my backpack, the registered Draco, you know what I'm saying? I got two poofers outside, man. Try it if you want. Come step up inside here, man. We gonna turn you to a number 2 on the Fat Burger menu. It gotta be hard to be 600, man. You always gotta look over your shoulder, you know what I mean? You always gotta, double take, roll 3-4 cars deep. But when you take that type of stance against people from your neighborhood, and not just like some regular dude from your neighborhood, someone with a lot of notoriety, a lot of tenure, you're gonna have your naysayers, your detractors, you're gonna have people that's on your helmet. But 600 is standing on the square. Now, not only is he standing on the square, instead of just talking about Eddie Boy saying that Big U snitched on him, he actually brought Eddie Boy to his platform, and Eddie Boy spilled the beans. He also told 600 to fall back on dissing the entire 6-0s, man. Just take your beef up with the cats that you got beef with, man. Don't lump the whole crew into it, man.
What's up, y'all? It's been a long time coming. We well overdue. I finally got the big homie to come on here, holler at me about a few things and kind of tell his side of things. But without further ado, man, I'm gonna let Big Bro holler at you, man. Just tell him who you are, you know what I'm saying? Where you from?
I'm originally from the West Side Rolling 60s, but now I'm not part of that thing anymore. I'm Muslim, Ibn Ashari, Shia, and I usually don't do this, but I came out here to talk to the brother a little bit about certain things that are going on with particular type of narratives, and I got a couple of calls regarding, the brothers from my old section from the 60s. They're concerned about everybody being put in a crap in the same barrel at the same time when the brother be speaking. So I was just
As far as who's speaking, with me speaking?
yeah, with you speaking.
Oh, so certain things I say, a lot of people feel like I'm putting everyone in one category?
Yeah, you putting everybody in one category instead of you just focus on the big dude and his crew. They don't want to be a part and be lumped in, saying they busters, they rats, and all that type of stuff. Because you have to understand, brother, a lot of the brothers that's about that life over there, they move in a stealth mode. You understand? So they're not going to put themselves in a situation where they're going back to the penitentiary or they cause some type of harm to their family and things of that nature. So they just want me to relay the message to you, bro. Everybody's not busters and everybody's not rats, which I already know that, and I'm sure you know that, but you just got to change up the wording when you're dealing with the particular type of brothers, man.
Let me say something. I want to apologize while we on here to any G homie, big homie, anybody around, little homie, who thought I was talking about them. This is all new to me, you know what I'm saying? We ain't rehearsing nothing. I stand on what I stand on. And when I say if you're around that dude I'm talking about is Big U, aka Big Useless, aka Big U, this whatever, right? And you ain't told that man about himself, I say he's a buster. Now a lot of people taking things, I'm starting to hear, that I'm making it seem like everybody's a buster from my section. It's thousands of people. I'm not talking about everybody. So let me just take this time to clear it up. I'm talking about his little minions and the people around him who ain't called him on this stuff. That's who I'm talking to.
And you can see right off the bat, Eddie Boy is trying to lay 600's boots like an OG homie should. He's like, yo, instead of dissing the whole hood because you mad at Big U and his peoples, man, just keep it directly towards Big U, his crew, and that way you keep cats off your helmet. You know what I mean? Because when you come and say, yo, the whole hood is over with and the whole hood is harboring rats, you know you're going to have some naysayers. And he also said that he essentially dropped his flag when he turned Muslim and he no longer considers himself from the rolling 60s, but he still has stories to tell, like this interesting run-in with Monster Cody, but don't take it from me. Y'all sit back, relax. We're going to watch this clip, come back, react to it, and holler, man. Peace, peace, peace.
And lo and behold, Monster Cody came to jail, bro. But he's in jail for shooting my little brothers in the ass.
Right.
So when he come down the road, he was in Able 3, and I'm in Able 5. So in the gate rack, he immediately come to Able 5 because they told him I was down there. So he was like, "Who was Eddie Boy?"
You said the gate, like a gate?
Like, no, when the gate rack to open. So
okay.
like day room, my chow and stuff like that.
Okay.
So he came down there. He was like, "Who was Eddie Boy?" I said, "That's me." He said, "Man, what's happening, man?" I said, "What do you mean, what's happening?" He said, "I'm in here for shooting your little brother in that." I said, "Brother, I already know that." And he said, "What's up with that?" I said, "You ain't got nothing to worry about. I'm going to get at my little brother. He's not going to come to court or anything like that." So Monster went to court, bro. And you know, when you go to your preliminary hearing back then, all they need is the police basically to get on the stand and they'll bound you over for trial. So they bound him over. So he came back to me. He was like, "Man, your little brother ain't coming." I said, "Man, he's not going to come, bro. Don't worry about that. I already talked to him several times. He's not going to come." Brother, this one stuff started getting real tricky, man, because I was down there by myself. And it was me, and Green Eyes from 118 East Coast in the cell together, and Nip from the Nevin Trade, and the brother Sinbad from Linwood Neighborhood. May Allah be pleased with that brother. That brother, rest in peace. That brother was my friend, man. I'm talking about my friend, my straight friend. Brother, I went to Chow. You know, when you go to Chow in 4800 at that particular time, they brought the food to you. So when you go to the day room, the food is already in there. So when I got to the day room, all the trays was gone, but my tray was gone. Somebody had my tray. And I looked up, man, Black Chico from A-Tray Gangsta had my tray, bro. and I was like, man, here we go with this shit. So, man, I went in there, brother, and I'd rather deal with these dudes than deal with my own homeboys because you get the busting out up in there. I got to go back to to the neighborhood because I was only up in there for like 3 months, and I got to go back to the hood.
So you was young.
I was young. I was 17, bro. But I said I was 18, but I was 17.
Oh, you was young, nigga. So
Yeah.
you wasn't big or nothing.
Now I was like 108, I got 180 pounds soaking wet. I was real skinny and everything. So I'm like, man, this dude got my tray. And next thing you know, brother, I threw a synthetic fit of rage. And then Monster told him to give me my tray. So when we got back to the cell, later that night, they opened up for day room, brother. Man, when they opened up for day room, man, that dude Nip kept telling me, he was like, hey, man, them dudes gonna try something. I was like, yeah. He said, man, they gonna try something. So I had 2 straps, I had 2 knives on me. And I had my back against the wall of the day room. And when they closed that gate, they waited like for 5-10 minutes. Then they all pushed up on me. Monster, Slowpoke, and they whole damn crew, bro. They pushed up on me, man. And I'm gonna tell you the truth, but I was scared to death. You talking about scared to death? I was scared to death. But them dudes pushed up on me. They was like, "This Patriot gangster nigga, we should do something." Here for your little brother, and he was throwing. Monster was doing all the talking. And then, brother, I just had to say, nigga, fuck y'all, nigga, this 6-0 Crip. So what happened? Monster said, that shit, we just gonna leave him alone. Man, I got back to the cell, bro. I couldn't sleep. I could barely eat, man.
So Monster gave you a pass.
Monster gave me a pass that day, brother, because they could have destroyed me up in there because I was up in there by myself.
Yeah, and that story was pretty crazy, man. The fact that Monster Cody was in jail for busting on Eddie Boy's brother, man, that was, wild in itself, man. But, to see everything else that transpired after that, man, that lets you know, man, like, this gangbanging, this prison life ain't no joke, man. But obviously everybody wants to hear the elephant in the room be addressed, man. And 600, he didn't hold back. He said, yo, did Big U snitch on you back in the day, man? So let's just go ahead, roll something up, put something in the air, man, and wait for Eddie Boy's answer, man. It's going to be crazy, man, y'all. Peace, peace, peace.
So let's just say this then, right? Did Big U tell, man, back in the day?
What do you think, brother? Read the paperwork. You read the paperwork, right? You need to ask yourself that.
Right.
All right, you need to ask yourself that. Like I always tell brothers, man, y'all need to read it for yourself. Okay.
Right.
Now, this is a double-edged sword dealing with that type of stuff, bro. You can have certain individuals from certain hoods, from certain neighborhoods, and say this dude is telling, right? They don't have no paperwork. They don't have nothing. And brothers and sisters will react on that. Right? I done seen brothers get killed because of that.
Right.
No paperwork, no nothing. Right? So it's always selective. Pay attention, bro. It's selective.
Okay, so because this is really why they want to know, right? Are people ignoring the fact that Big U's name is on the paperwork? Are people just ignoring it?
They've been ignoring it, brother, 30 years ago. So for me, that's why I speak on things about myself, bro. They ignored that 30 years ago because when I sent it out there to the brothers, man, and any brother from our era, except the ones that was locked up at that particular time in the feds, didn't see that work. A lot of other brothers that was in the States seen the work. Anthony Sparks is the one that found the work, bro.
Who was that?
Anthony Sparks, he's off Arlington Avenue, and may Allah be pleased with that brother rest in peace.
Oh.
So Andre, he found the work, bro. So he sent it to me because he was at my celly at that particular time.
But we don't want to give him too much. I know you got a story and some stuff come out. I just want to kind of ask a little bit about that. But I know we're going to save, the history because you got a whole bunch of diamonds in the rough that won't be revealed yet.
And they also told me to let you know, brothers, it's like, stop telling dudes you're going to take a fade, right? Because, first of all, you're not going to get no fair one. I don't care what nobody say, right? And then if you do get a fair one...
Why can't you get a fair one?
Dude, you're too damn big, bro. First of all, you know what I'm saying? You're too big. And then a lot of dudes don't know how to fight, bro. And then, and to be honest with you, to be straight up honest with you, if you go over there or to any type of hood and you got 5 or 6, 7, 8 dudes and you trying to fight one day homeboys, brother, in my era, we'll pack you out. Ain't no question. We'll beat you out, brother. And I'm saying that when if you do fight one of them dudes and you embarrass him and you humiliate him, you might as well get ready for a man to hunt you down. So you in a lose-lose situation, brother.
Right. Okay.
So stop doing that shit, man. Because these dudes don't understand what marked out is. These dudes don't understand.
What you mean by marked out?
See, marked out is like, say for me, like me and you together. And if I have a problem with you, and I come to you and I tell you, well, what's up? Let's get it. And you be like, oh man, I don't want no problem. But you've been talking all that shit. That's being marked out.
Okay.
Being on the internet or over a phone and talking shit, man, I don't know what that is.
Oh, okay.
I ain't gonna front, man. It was pretty surreal to hear live in the flesh from Eddie Boy's mouth say, yo, Big U was a rat. Because we usually hear it from 600 or we hear it from Whack 100. But to hear it from Eddie Boy, I mean, it does add some validity to his case, man. I mean, I don't have a horse in the race, like I say, man. I can't be biased. I'm just saying, yo, he's saying it right there. My man was a rat. Now, I'm not saying he's telling the truth, but you do have to open your eyes up a little more to the allegations. Once Eddie Boy, a reformed Muslim, as my mom would say, goes up there and says, yo, my man broke the code. He snitched on me. And he also said, like, yo, 600, man, don't fool yourself. If you pull up to the 60s, they're going to try to beat the brakes off you. Yeah, and I don't see the saga of 600, Eddie Boy, and Big U stopping anytime soon, man. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Like, share, subscribe to my channel, man, and we going to keep these reactions coming, y'all. Peace, 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 peace.